Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you coming on in, clicking the video, because there's about 10 or more other places you could have been right now, but right now you're here with me. You're stuck, at least for the next few minutes. Let's go ahead and listen to The Cure, Boys Don't Cry. This is off of not really an album. This is kind of a single, but I see that it was included on, I guess, a compilation album entitled Boys Don't Cry. Which I suppose is the American equivalent of Three Imaginary Boys. 1979 is when this came out. We're listening to this because it was suggested by just a couple of you, the Tay-Tay and Manhattan Man. There may have rather been more that had suggested this, but it's hard to search. So if I type in Boys Don't Cry, it includes every single comment in the history of this channel with the words Boys Don't Cry in it. And it made this near impossible. So I know for a fact it's at least you two. So thank you. So let's go ahead and dive on into the track. We'll talk about it a little bit after. Boys Don't Cry. Here we go. Kind of upbeat for The Cure.
About it, cover it all up with lies. I try to laugh about it, hiding the tears in my eyes. 'Cause boys don't cry.
I like this. Comes back to this guitar.
Boys don't cry. I'll break down at your feet and beg forgiveness.
It's got that swing. Nice bringing the open high up.
Took it for granted. Thought that you did every mama. Now I will do most anything to get you back by my side. But I just keep on laughing, hiding the tears in my eyes. 'Cause boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. Boys don't cry.
It's a tight 2-minute track with, I think, a really kind of addictive rhythm. It's really like that one part at the end of every measure, right? The ba 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 da 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 da. It gives it a swing. First of all, the melody from the guitar, right, just kind of swings you a little bit. It's nice and like easy, melodic, but there's a speed as well element to it. So I like how that pushes along. And then, of course, like I said, with the drumming, every time it gets to the da 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 ba 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 ba, it kind of gives you a brief hold, a brief few hits, and then it rolls you right back into it. On this track, you only have 3 members playing on this one. Smith, obviously. Dempsey on bass, and then Lowell Tolhurst on drums. And I like how even though Lowell's given kind of a not sedentary, but like a samey rhythm, right? The rhythm does not change whatsoever besides the ba ba ba. But even within that, he still inserts a few little things. At one point, maybe about halfway through, he starts opening the hi-hat in almost every hit. And then he throws in some quick snare fills in there. So even though he's given the same train, he begins to add some new carriages to that train. I think that works. The rhythm is bouncy with the bass there. And then Robert does a great job adding some atmosphere with the guitar. And not just that main melody, but even on the back end of this track, you hear some more guitar kind of filling in a little bit of the space and the ambience in the back of everything. I gotta tell you, don't laugh at me. Do not laugh at me. Don't put a lol in the comments. But it's also crediting Smith with harmonica. I'll have to listen to this again because I gotta be honest, I did not hear any harmonica.
I can't do, so I try to laugh about it. Boys, don't push too far.
That's guitar. I know I have the goldfish, the goldfish of a memory. I know I have the memory of a goldfish, but I can't even I couldn't even think of where harmonica would be in there. I don't know. I would say, I'm sorry if I thought that it would change your mind, but I know that this time I have said too much, been too unkind. I try to laugh about it, cover it all up with lies. I try to laugh about it, hiding the tears in my eyes, because boys don't cry, boys don't cry. Listen, a good cry will do you well every once in a while. I would break down at your feet and beg forgiveness, plead with you. But I know it's too late, and now there's nothing I can do. Not your tears won't even rectify this situation, whatever it may be. So you're just trying to cover it up. Yeah. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. And then in the shadows, misjudged your limit, pushed you too far, took you for granted. I thought that you needed me more. Now I would do almost anything to get you back by my side, but I just keep laughing, hiding the tears in my eyes, because boys don't cry, boys don't cry. You can't let her see you crying. Even though, like he says, if I thought it would work, I'd do it, but it ain't gonna work, so I ain't gonna do it. As mentioned, this is off of their compilation album, Three Imaginary Boys, with material from the band's 78 to 79 era. It says, behind the scenes of these albums, Bill Smith was the mastermind behind the concepts for both covers. I don't care about that. Let's read about the single. It's released as a standalone single in 79. It says it was written by, of course, the three band members we just mentioned. The lyrics tell the story of a man who has given up trying to regain the love that he has lost and tries to disguise his true emotional state. Smith stated, and as an, I don't know if I said it like that. And as an English boy at the time, you're encouraged not to show your emotions to any degree. And I couldn't help but show my emotions when I was younger. I never found it awkward showing my emotions. I couldn't really continue without showing my emotions. You'd have to be a pretty boring singer to do that. So I kind of made a big thing about it. I thought, well, it's part of my nature to rail against being told not to do something. It's widely regarded as one of The Cure's best songs. Number 4 on the list of top 40 greatest songs according to Billboard as well. It's a cool song. Let me know what you guys thought of it. Comments down below. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully no tears were shed in listening to this video and for watching. Or if so, tears of joy. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all later. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ta-ta. Bye-bye. Pip, pip.